I've put myself up to the challenge to turn $1,000 into $100,000 by the end of just 1 year by selling other companies' products and giving out a unique URL affiliate link. So when I give a customer this unique affiliate link, whether that be through an email, a text message, through a DM, whatever way they find this link, they're going to click on the link. They're actually going to follow through and purchase that item. And once they purchase that item, that is when I actually get paid a small commission. And make sure you stay till the end of the video because I'll be giving away my little secret on how you can speed up this process and make $100,000 this year. So we are on episode number 3 and we have actually generated $349.20 this month in the last 30 days. And if you actually go over and you click onto my affiliates, that is when you will be taken to this page. And as you can see, I have 18 people signed up under my subscription right now. So this $349.20 is automatic recurring income. So I'm not just getting paid this in the last 30 days, but in the next 30 days, I will also get paid this. And 30 days down the road, I'm going to get paid the same amount. Most likely it's going to be higher if I get more people onto this software. So this means that we only need 82 more subscriptions, just 82 more customers, and we can go out and get that dream car of our choice because that is what this company is offering to us once we actually get 100 people signed up under us. But we cannot get that dream car until we hit that 100 subscriber mark. Whether that be a G-Wagon, Nissan GTR, Audi R8, the choice is ours. But we won't be able to get this until we actually reach that 100 subscriber mark. So today I'm going to show you a new method on how you can actually go out and advertise your affiliate link so that way you can actually, go out and get subscriptions and win this dream car. So if you remember from the last 2 videos, we're going to be taking that unique affiliate link, but this time we're actually going to be writing up some Facebook ads. So as you guys probably know, LinkedIn is actually mainly used just for business networking. So since we're actually recommending this software to business owners, it only makes sense that we actually use LinkedIn and take advantage of it. The only problem that I found with LinkedIn is that it is very, very expensive to run ads on LinkedIn itself compared to YouTube or Facebook. And we're going to be using the software called Reinvest. And what Reinvest is it is a software where you're able to go onto Facebook, go onto LinkedIn, go onto all of these different platforms, and you can actually filter customers by different categories, different interests, and all of these different things, which you can't do and you can't target within LinkedIn, or you can't target these things within Facebook itself. So what we can do is target people who are on LinkedIn by specific keyword searches, and we can actually take those members but advertise towards them on Facebook. So what we're going to do is we are going to target an extremely specific audience. This means that we are going to put our ads in front of people who really actually want to see what we have to offer. For example, say you have a group of 1,000 people. Say 500 are vegetarian and 500 aren't vegetarian. But if you market, say, a hamburger commercial towards all 1,000 people, half of the people are not interested because they would never buy a hamburger because they don't eat meat. So basically what we're trying to do here is we want to pick out only those people who are interested in eating the hamburger. So we only want to pick out, in our case, we only want to pick out people who are business owners. And if you remember from the last video, we are in the lawn care niche. So we want to pick out business owners who do lawn care or landscape. You see, it's a very specific audience that we want to target because I don't want to target, a high schooler who's thinking about joining the Marines. I don't want to target them. I only want to target business owners who do landscaping or lawn care. But obviously you guys aren't going to be in landscape as well. You're most likely going to be in real estate. You're going to be into, barber owners or any other sort of business, maybe accountants. So just learn what I'm teaching you, but apply it to your own niche. So I believe Reinvest actually has a free trial for 7 days. So you guys can go ahead and try it out. And then after the 7 days, you got to pay monthly. Even though it is $99 a month, it's well worth it in my opinion. Especially, if you're going to use this to make, recurring income, and you're going to make, well over $4,000 a month eventually. So if you actually log in and you create a new audience, I already have these 2 from, using them previously. So all you have to do is go to create new. And then what I'm going to do is lawnscape because that's, my target audience. What I want to do is I want to do LinkedIn right now, but you guys can always do Facebook or Instagram. So Facebook is really cool because you can target specific Facebook groups. So you can target specifically Facebook groups who are interested in lawn care. And you cannot do that within the Facebook marketing software itself, but you can with Lead-In-For. So we're going to do LinkedIn. And then as you can see, it breaks it down into 3 little categories. So on the left-hand side, it's general, middle is work, and the right is education. We're actually going to skip over the education for right now and just focus on the first 2. So for industry, I actually found that, I did this a couple minutes ago, and lawn care was not under there, or landscape wasn't under an industry. But what we're going to do is we're going to type in United States. And then for keyword, what we're going to do is we're going to type in landscaping. And we're actually going to go over to the right-hand side, or the middle, and we're going to go to position. And we're actually going to type in owner. So that way we know we are targeting specifically the business owner of a landscape company. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to select all, because all of these are basically owner. And we are going to save it like that. So as you can see, there's 100 selected right here. And all we're going to do is we're going to hit search. So it's going to search, and you can actually go ahead and click on this top left-hand button. It's calculate. And once we click on that, it's actually going to count. But if you want to verify that you have the right audience, all you have to do is go on and click experience. And then as you can see, this guy, it stars out their name because of privacy issues. So it's going to star out some of their name, and then you can actually see that they are the owner of this landscape and paving company. And then if you click on some of the other ones, all the way at the bottom here, this guy's the owner of a landscape company. It also says that he no longer does this, but he may have contacts in the landscaping industry. So it could be possible that this guy right here has connections, and he might recommend what we have to offer to some of his colleagues. So you can click down below and click on some other ones as well. This guy is a landscape contractor. So, just looking at the top 3, we have the right audience here. And as you can see, the count actually went through. So it has almost 20,000 people who are owners of a landscape company. All right, so once you guys have this all set up, all you have to do is go over and click on share, go to Facebook custom audience. Then you're going to create a new audience and then type in the name. So in this case, it's going to be landscape. It's going to be landscape. And then you can leave the description blank. And then all we have to do is go ahead and select our Facebook ads account. And if you don't have your Facebook ads account set up yet, there's actually going to be a little blue button right there where you can actually set it up. It takes about, a minute or so. And then all you have to do is save it. And then it's going to add that landscape, or whatever you name it. It's going to add that into your Facebook audiences. It's going to take a little while. I would say maybe between 5 to 10 minutes. And then you can actually go ahead and go onto Facebook and start running ads on your Facebook to all of these LinkedIn users. All right, so it's been a few minutes, and we are over here on our Facebook Ads Manager. So as you can see on the top one, it says this is the landscape one, which we just added into Facebook. Now you can see that it does have below 1,000. So that is not too ideal. But what we can do is we can always go back in the future and we can actually add more people into this audience. But for now, just for example purposes, we're going to keep it like this. So now we can just run ads to this audience right here. So now what we have to do is we actually have to go over here to the top left-hand button where it has like the little 9 dots. We have to go over to Ads Manager. And then we have to click on this green button to create a new ad. So for this, we are going to do video views. You can also do, different things. You can do traffic engagement. But for this, we're just going to do video views because we want, a lot of people, all the people on our list to view our video. and then eventually turn them into leads, which we can always go back and create a retargeting ad towards the people who have watched this video. But for now, we're just going to keep it as this, and we're going to go ahead and click on continue. And then same thing, campaign name, we can type in landscape. And if you scroll down here, there's going to be a bunch of different options. So we can actually leave all of this as a default. And then we can actually go ahead and click on next. All right, and then this is where it's going to break it down, and it's going to show what our budget is going to be. I do recommend starting off $5, $10, $15, $20 a day. So for this one, we're just going to set it at $10 a day, and then in a couple days, we'll just go back and see if we can tweak anything to make it a little better, to see if we can get more video views or more clicks onto our YouTube, and then, you know, eventually turn them into actual paid customers. But for now, we'll just set it at $10 a day, and this is going to be our daily budget. You can also do a lifetime budget. So say, you know, a lifetime budget of $1,000, and then it'll break it up throughout periods of, you know, when you want to set the ad to. All right, and then if you scroll down here, we are actually going to be using that audience that we already created. So all we have to do is go ahead and type in landscape, and it's actually going to pop up right here. And then it's actually going to give us an estimate of what our daily reach is going to be. So our daily reach, this is just an estimate, but it's going to be anywhere between 416 people per day to about 1,200 people per day. And this playthrough just means the amount of people who are actually going to play through the video. I believe it's all the way through. It might just be, you know, 30 seconds or something. I'm not too sure on the exact amount of time that, you know, it calculates the pay through. But the people who watch our videos all the way through, these are going to be the people who are most interested in what we have to offer. So these are high quality leads at this point. So then we can scroll down here, and then it's going to give us some more options as far as placement goes. So for placement, we can do automatic or we can do manual. So when you're placing your ads on these platforms, you can either do it on desktop or you can do it on mobile, or you can choose both. Now, I suggest that you do both. And then, you know, depending on how well one converts, then you can pick and choose if you want desktop only or if you want mobile only. Now, most people are going to view Facebook on mobile just because, you know, everyone has a phone these days, and that's how they're checking their social media. But I suggest just running with all of them. But if you know for a fact that your ad is going to do better on, say, for example, a news feed versus, say, like an Instagram or a Facebook story, then you can pick and choose. If you're first starting out, I suggest that you just run all of them and then going back and changing them at a later date. So we can actually just scroll down, and I believe that's all for now. Now we can just go ahead and we can ignore this. Go ahead and click on next. So this is where we're going to actually add our YouTube video. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over to YouTube. And if you remember from previous video, we're going to be adding that how to get more lawn care leads. Now, obviously, you're not going to be in the same industry as I am. You're going to be in accounting, or you're going to be in, you know, real estate, something along those lines. So, you know, just remember to use your video. And then all you have to do is go to options, get shareable link. And then it's actually going to copy that link. And then all we have to do is go over to our Facebook Ads Manager, go to add video, then go to this button right here, and then video URL. All we have to do is paste in that URL and then import it. So while I was waiting for this thing to upload, I actually went ahead and I actually added a little bit of text. So it says, this strategy has taken my business to over 250K in revenue in the past year. Now, obviously, you can go ahead and use whatever numbers you feel comfortable with, or whatever numbers that you guys have generated. And if you haven't generated any sales yet, you can go ahead and use, you know, my numbers, and you can say my business partner Chad Osuji has, you know, made 250K in revenue in the past year, and then go on to explain how this can help their business as well. So then I said, I have created a free animated video that you can use for your business. All you have to do is click on the link down below, sign up for the 2-week free trial, and start raking in customers. So then the last thing that we have to do is we actually have to go over and we have to add a website URL. And if you guys remember from our other video, all we have to do is we have to provide the link for our customers to get this animated video for free if they sign up for that free trial. And all we have to do is we just have to go over to that specific funnel. We have to go over to settings. And then all we have to do is grab this shared funnel. And remember, this is how ClickFunnels knows that this customer is ours, and that's how they're going to assign us the commission for that. So all we have to do is copy that and then go ahead and paste it right down here. So then we can also add a headline, so that way it's bigger, bold text, so that way our customers know. So we can write something like, so how to generate more landscape leads. And then you can write a description if you want to. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Now, this is very important. You have to set up your Facebook pixel. If you don't have it set up, for mine, it's actually not active. I don't want to drag this video on too long, but I will have another video where you guys can actually go ahead and add your Facebook pixel to your website. So we can leave this blank just for now. And then all we have to do is click on publish. Now, if you guys want to win that dream car, it is important that you master this skill at persuading people through video. It's very important, whether that be through video or even text itself, because once someone can see the value that you can bring them, they're going to be on board. So if you can show somebody that this software, ClickFunnels, can bring them tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue each year, and you can, persuade them and convince them that that's possible, they will be glad to hand over, $100 a month, so that way you can get your 20% or 40% commission. And again, once you get 100 customers, you're going to have about $4,000 of passive income coming in, and you're going to win that dream car. All right, so it looks like our ad is up. All we have to do is go over and click on this button right here, click on share a link, go ahead and copy that, and then paste that. And then it's going to bring this up right here. And then as you can see, this is our ad. Now, this learn more button does not work as of right now until our ad is actually being shown. So if you go ahead and go back to your ads manager and you go all the way back to the home, it says it's in review right here. Once it is actually active, it'll tell you, and then we can go ahead and test that as well. So I've actually created a free course for those of you who are serious about taking this business to the next level and actually going out and winning that dream car. But if you do sign up for the course and you don't do anything with it, so if you sign up for the course and you don't watch any of the videos, we have to kick you out of the course, just because we only want people who are dedicated and want to actually change their lives, with this business. So if you are dedicated and you want to change your life and your financial situation, go ahead and click on the link down below and you'll get access to that free course. That's all for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.